Special note that I am not a gunsmith or a collector or a restorer. I just try to bring things into a way where they are for me to use. Anything I do probably ruins value, unless it's intrinsic value to myself. Here is my Remington Sportsman. It's in pretty bad shape. I would guess it's before like 1937. It's got a lot of this rust on it, as you can see in the photos. The Remington Sportsman is very, very similar to a Remington Model 11. The main difference is it uses a few tiny different parts and that it only holds 3 while the Model 11 would hold 5. We're going to quickly double check, make sure everything is safe. You can see as I scrape the knife across, it's hitting raised bits of rust. And here are my 2 cents. I'm using 2 pennies before 1982. I think anywhere between 65 and 82 will work, just because of the copper content. So my plan here is to rub the pennies pretty aggressively against the side of the firearm and knock off all the rust flakes of the bad rust and just leaving the good rust blue. Now this is totally going to leave flakes of copper everywhere, but they should just totally wipe off with a little bit of gun oil and a rag. I have no intention of making the gun look new, just to make it look a little better. I realize there's still going to be small pits and a lot of imperfections. So, kind of interesting. The rust that I'm knocking off and the rust that I'm leaving are just both iron oxide. Iron is a transition metal. It has 2 oxidation states, Fe plus 2 and Fe plus 3. And one of those oxidation states makes a brittle reddish compound with oxygen, and the other one makes a blackish kind of tiny smoother compound. So we want all the rust to be the blackish rust and not the brittle red rust. Both are actually ceramics, so kind of cool. It would be possible to re-rust blue this entire firearm, but it would take a lot of work. I'd have to strip off all the oils using acetone, and then I would have to rust it once, knock off all that rust, and then I would have to treat it with some salts, some bluing salts, and then you'd have to card the thing, which is pretty much you beat it with this like wire wheel, and then you would have to heat it up to above the dew point and then introduce water vapor again, and to get it to blue, you kind of make this little chamber or use a cardboard box or something. So then you just oil it. So pretty much now I'll just repeat this over and over and over until I feel comfortable with the amount of surface rust I removed. This process will also work on the barrel of the gun. It's going to take some time to get it all done. Now, the goal for this is for me to have something like a little 16 auto loader to shoot when I'm pheasant hunting. I've always loved the look and the nostalgia of a Browning Sweet 16, but I'll probably never afford one in my life. So this little Remington Sportsman will kind of give me that feel, even though I don't love the poly choke on it. It'll be a good shooter when I'm all done.